Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and superstars, David M. coming at you here with a quick video response for Skaght at Reindeer Studios, the most talented artist in the YouTube baseball card community, I would dare say the world. His channel, if you haven't checked it out, I'll post a link. He does incredible stuff. The doodles he does, the charcoal drawings he does, I mean, just everything is incredible. Plus, he has an incredible collection of cards. Funny guy, makes incredible videos. Can't say enough about him. You'll just have to go check him out. But he's doing a contest for his millionth subscriber, whatever it is, it's a bunch. And what he wants us to show is our top bargain cards, right? So, and this is extremely timely for me because, as some of you may know from my last video, I'm in the process of moving, so I don't have any cards here, but I have picked up a few lately that A, happen to both be really awesome bargains, and B, I've been looking for an excuse to show. And so, without further ado, I'm going to show those right now. I don't have my wood slab, it's packed. What I do have is the home plate from my wedding. As you can tell, there was like 6 people there. And just an old catcher's mitt, right? So I don't have any card holders, so this is going to kind of have to do the trick. And the reason the catcher's mitt is there is because who I'm going to showcase right now. So the first pickup, the story behind this one, what got it going, is this beautiful 1950 Bowman Yogi Berra. So this card, the story behind this card is I picked this up a few weeks ago at my LCS. I went there with a friend of mine, had a little bit of money to spend, but not a lot. And of course, I always go straight to his vintage stuff. And I had never seen this card there before. This is one of the cards that I've been looking at and wanting for a very, very long time. I have quite a few Yogis, but not this one. This was just one that I kind of, for the moment, wrote off as, hey, I can't afford it. Well, this one was in there. And so just for the heck of it, I asked him, like, hey, man, just curious, what are you selling the Yogi for? Well, at the moment, he was kind of answering another customer's question. It was kind of busy, so he kind of just flippantly said $100. And I instantly thought, whoa, you know, that seems very cheap for this card, especially slabbed in a 3. I mean, even, you know, I've watched this card plenty of times to know that that is extremely underpriced. And to make sure that I wasn't just thinking incorrectly, I looked it up on eBay, and the last recent sales of that card were, you know, $225, $230, you know, around that area in this grade. I was like, wow, okay. So when the crowd kind of died down, I asked him again. I was like, hey man, so you really selling this for $100? And he said, man, listen, I really misquoted you. I don't know what I was thinking. He's like, I was gonna mark this one for $225. But I've been going to him while he was like, man, listen, I feel bad. I'll sell it to you for $100 if you want it for $100. And I told him, no, I'm not going to do that to you. Like, it was dramatically underpriced. So we kind of agreed, no, I wouldn't do it. And he thanked me and all this and that. And he, sure enough, stickered it for $225. Well, I went, you know, picked out a few other things and nothing crazy though. I'm going to set this right there in the catcher's mitt. And I bought a pack, or a couple packs actually, that I picked out. And as I'm going to check out, he's like, man, listen, I really, really, really feel bad, and I appreciate you not beating me up over it. You can seriously have it for $100. And I went back like, no, man, listen, I get it. I'm not going to do that. We're just, you know, I appreciate that very much, but we're not going to worry about it. Well, a friend of mine that was there with me said, well, what about $150? Kind of bargained in between us. So anyway, long story short, got it for dramatic, you know, about $75 to $100 less than it actually sells for on eBay. So I was thrilled to get that. And he had just gotten that back freshly slabbed actually. So anyway, I was thrilled to add that Yogi Berra. So then that kind of got me on a Yogi kick again. Wanted to keep adding to the run. So, I decided to look up some just random Yogis on eBay. And the way I look up vintage cards especially is I don't just type in Yogi Berra. I'll type in 1953 Bowman color Yogi Berra BVG1, BVG2, BVG3, SGC1, 2, 3, you know, and on up. And this is how that works. So I was looking up the 1955 Topps Yogi Berra, and very specifically, at that point it was at SGC4. Well, sure enough, a listing pops up, and it was there were 2 cards in the listing, and the Yogi was listed second. This is the card that was listed first. 1955 Topps Frank Leisure, right? And a PSA 6. So, first of all, before I get into this, real quick shout out, Terry, TJ Mac Vintage Cards. If you haven't checked out his channel, I mean, his stuff is phenomenal, but he just did a video, his last couple of videos, the most recent one was in-depth on logos on cards. The one before that was about the colors of cards, and he's all vintage. So in honor of him, this is a gorgeous card, right? This dark green to the light green, that Yankees logo there. It's a beautiful card. And you may be asking yourself now, the same thing I asked myself, who the hell is Frank Leisure? So I decided to do some research, and, you know, by doing research, what I really mean is flipping over to the back of the card, where I saw that Frank Leisure was the Yankees' first bonus player when he signed. And it goes on to read that basically he's tabbed for future stardom. A quick check of Baseball Almanac tells me he had 1 career hit. So, didn't exactly live up to the prognostication on the back of the card. However, it is a gorgeous card. And on eBay, it typically sells in this grade. It's realized and sold for, you know, 25 bucks, right? No big deal. So, but here's the crazy thing. This 2-card lot with this one and the one I'm about to show, the starting auction price was 40 bucks. But I really think because this was listed first, no one seemed to see what was listed second, which was the one I was really looking for, the 1955 Topps Yogi Berra in an SGC4. Beautiful example. It is off-centered, of course, but man, is it a gorgeous card. Here is the back. Just a beautiful card from a beautiful set. This card in this particular grade tends to go for around 175, anywhere from 175 to a couple $100 on eBay. Because, in my opinion, this card was listed first and this card was listed second, and the pictures on the listing were very small, no one bid on it. And now I did my research. This seller had sold plenty of stuff before, but it's all in little 2 and 3 and 4 card lots. And, you know, and I even had a friend of mine who buys and sells on eBay all the time double check me, make sure this is legit. Sure enough, because I got these 2 cards for a grand total of 40 bucks, $20 a card. For this, I mean, you know, for less than it cost to slab each of these, I got each of these and could not be more thrilled to have added that to the collection. So a couple of Yogi, just incredible deals, and this won't stand up, and that's fine, whatever. But thrilled to have them, these bargain additions to my PC. So with that, this is a bit long-winded, and I apologize, but everyone please check out Skaght, Reindeer Studios. Great guy, incredible artist. Check out Terry, TJ Mac Vintage Cards, if you really want some quality videos. And with that, I wish everyone a great weekend, and I will catch you next time.